Apple iOS 11.4 is out now and available to download on the Apple iPhone and iPad. iOS 11.4 is out now for Apple iPhones and iPads. Any Apple fan running iOS 11 on their iPhone or iPad should see the update in settings right now. The latest iOS update follows hot on the heels of the release of iOS 11.3, so there aren't lots of new emojis or app updates in the latest patch. However, it does bring with it two major new features, AirPlay 2 and Messages in iCloud. Here are how the new features in iOS 11.4 works. iOS 11.4 update, AirPlay 2. AirPlay 2 is the big headline feature coming with iOS 11.4. It was originally promised with iOS 11 and appeared during the iOS 11.3 beta phase. However, it was removed from the final build of iOS 11.3 before launch. AirPlay 2 offers multi-room audio support for iOS and tvOS devices. You can now also stream the same music from an iPhone to multiple AirPlay 2 devices at the same time. At the moment, AirPlay 2 support is limited to the HomePod, Apple TV 4 and Apple TV 4K, but third-party manufacturers will add support to their speakers as well later. Siri can also be used to control playing content on AirPlay 2 devices, so you can issue commands such as, "Hey Siri, play music in the living room." AirPlay 2 also offers stereo pairing support for the HomePod, which is another delayed feature. Once the iOS 11.4 update is installed, AirPlay 2 speakers will act as HomeKit accessories and appear in the Home app. Messages in iCloud was also part of the beta testing for the iOS 11.3 update. It has now been included in iOS 11.4 and completely syncs messages across all devices. Messages in iCloud ensures all your messages, whether iMessage or SMS, is stored in the cloud. This should allow for better syncing between devices. For instance, previously when deleted a message or conversation on one device, you'd have to do the same all over again on another. That's not the case thanks to Messages in iCloud. When a message or conversation is deleted on one device, it will be deleted everywhere. Having messages saved on the cloud also means that old iMessages will be synced to new Apple devices. Apple iOS 11.4 update brings with it multi-room support for the Apple HomePod, so if you buy a new iPad, iPhone or Mac, then Messages in iCloud will sync your entire message history to it. To enable Messages in iCloud, users will have to opt in. To do that, go to the Settings app, then Apple ID and then iCloud. Then, toggle on Messages. Users wanting to take advantage of the feature must have two-factor authentication turned on as a security measure.